Well, that's interesting. I'm sending that right to Jay. Is everything set up? Okay, I think I've finally solved my fucking problem. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. It's so fucking bad the way that they do this shit. Okay. So I have to go inside of Restream. And I effectively have to force it to use a new live function for a new event. It can't set thumbnails from here. I have to do that inside of the actual streaming part. That is fucking stupid as shit. My God. Improve your fucking systems, Restream. Alright, let's make the tweet. No, I already made the tweet. Yeah, I want to turn on GF. Oh, no, I don't. I do not want to turn on two-factor. I'm not even close. Not even close. Okay. Hello, I, Benito, Bronquisto, and Bonwi. We are gathered here today specifically to put together a fucking party game list, because there is a reality that happens every single time I try to set up anything to allow people to play anything. But first, I'm hungry, so I should eat my food. The fact that I don't see Evan here is a bit concerning. Also, this man whole ass forgot my drinks. What's the point of ordering a combo if you forget the drinks that come with the combo? It's not letting me bring up the ability to highlight single things on this combo. Guess I have to put it down as food handled poorly. Hello, Snake. I'm currently being a Karen about my DoorDash. They can give me a $4 credit for my fucking drinks. Some of these days, it's just... Super. At least I got issues credit. Okay, so let me open Streamer's Best Friend tool, or the notepad, and let me just explain my dilemma, okay? Alright, so here's my dilemma. I sit down and want to play with my audience. I set up the date. Then no one comes. This is the #1 factor of all times. What prevents me from being able to play with people. I only have a operative amount of time in which I'm able to play anything, ever. Especially if it's on stream. So things have to be arranged ahead of time. And then I sit down, I set up the shit, and then no one comes. Or what has been happening right now, and the person in question who I'm talking about knows who they are. I'm live on the channel. An audience member wants me to play a game. And this is the key part, wants me, and only me, to play a game with them. No one else has interest playing this game. And this feeds into a self-fulfilling loop where we go right back to the top, and then I try to sit down and play a game with the audience, and I try to set up the date, nobody comes, and only one person is interested in playing only one kind of game. Nobody else wants to play that game, and they effectively get left hanging. We have to solve this problem, okay? Because this is the entirety of my issue with trying to play anything with anyone, ever. Part of being a variety streamer is that because I have interest in different types of games, in different types of genres, not everybody's going to be into what I'm playing. That's fine. I don't expect you all to sit down and play Mabino Guy Professional with me. It would be great if people did. But unfortunately, people like to play modern shit. And now that I have a computer to play modern shit, the problem that it comes to now is that if I try to satisfy this part of my audience, inexplicably I am not serving the rest of my audience. And when I try to sit down and build with the community that I have here, effectively everyone is telling me, "Hey, Mr. Funny Man, I come here to watch you be funny. I don't want you to interact with me. Ew." And what happens ultimately, no one is pleased, and I become disappointed, and depressed, because I feel that I have failed people. Because what is the point of building a community if people do not feel that they have the ability to be included? In the way that it is, I sit down, I ask them, "Do you want to do this?" They say, "Yeah," and then we're all having fun. This is my problem. Ultimately, everybody can't be served. I can't make everyone happy. But I also cannot wake up every day with over 100+ notifications from members of my audience, effectively spamming me while I'm live, and also spamming me when I'm offline, namely at work, or resting, or actively cooperating on a collab, or what happens a lot of times, just emotionally incapable. Well, actually, let me rephrase that as socially de-energized. I can't spell. To play something when they don't even show up to the streams. So, this is what I have been feeling for the past 6 months. And there is nothing that I can do to solve this problem. Because ultimately, in order to solve this problem, it is a community effort. I would like to fix that, if possible. Because I would like people to have fun. That is the ultimate point. I want people to have fun. I want them to have fun watching. I want them to have fun interacting. I want them to have fun shitposting, especially live in the chat and on Twitter. But it is not fun to make a date and set up a day that no one gives a shit about. And that is the purpose of this stream. That is ultimately the purpose of the stream. Hello, Ijit. So ultimately, the point of today is this is a document that is going to sit in my Google Docs. Everyone will have access to this Google document on my Discord. And it will also occasionally be reposted every Wednesday, if I remember to post it there. I'll usually give out something to address the fact that this thing exists, just like my wish lists, or just like anything else that's inside of the announcements. This will sit in the Discord. Everybody will have availability to attempt to add and suggest to this list. Ultimately, all the changes will have to be finalized by me, because you were talking about getting people to play a game, which means, step 1, people have to buy the game. Step 2, people have to show up to play the game. And step 3, if people aren't interested in it just because they don't want to sit down and do it, you're going to be in the situation of it being the one person who wants to play a game that nobody else wants to play. Because it's not the idea of something like Jackbox, right? If the problem I wanted to solve here was just, oh, everybody wants to play a party game. Let's play Among Us. Who wants to play Among Us? Among Us. But that's not... As fun as Among Us is, that is a game that can only really be played with people. If people aren't available, because they're at work, because y'all have lives too, if they're at work, or they're away from the console, here's another one that's very, very much a problem. If they don't get notifications for the stream, if you're not seeing the notifications that go live every time that I make a new stream, I know it does it with videos, and I know it does it with my streams on Twitch, but it's not going to do it with the new channel, because unfortunately that feature only allows me to use one at a time. If you're not getting the notifications inside of video announcements and stream announcements, hold on, I will put on screen for you. Where's the window? There it is. If you are not getting notifications from video announcements, and you're not getting notifications from stream announcements, you need to turn on the notification and go there. Because every time I go live, it will post here. See, here's the one right now. The one that's live on this channel. And this one is the one that specifically is for my single player channel. And even when I was doing updates here, it would actually post it here. But the problem with this is that this is supposed to be the channel where I post my videos. We now have an all new channel that exists specifically for live streams on YouTube. I have not mentioned it because I am putting together a video where I'm supposed to feature that thing. But I will show you the thing in question. Hold on. And that channel is Single Player Car Live. Right over here. It has 10 people sub to it because I put out a tweet, and I also put out a post on the Discord that said, hey guys, this exists. Go follow it. This is where you'll be able to find everything that has to do with my live stream, as I am building up the brand on both sites. Because Twitter is ass, Twitch is also ass, and it's not going to improve and stop being ass. So I need to make a backlog. There will be a backlog, and then there will also be me playing the games that I play down here, especially if they're games that I play competitively. This is where you'll be able to go to see that. Right here, you can see I got some videos that I uploaded off stream. The one that I did while I was on stream, and then the entire stream itself that I kind of probably could have clipped down, but because Ranked League is in it in the beginning, this is here. This is where you can go. This exists. And also the thing inside the Discord exists. So the entire point today is, now that we have addressed that problem, and we can all assume we are all on the same page, now I can put together a Single Player Carl party game list. How did that fall down? We can put a party game list, and we never have to have this problem again where people are like, will Carl play this game? I don't know. Put it on the list and we'll find out. Hopefully everybody's on the same page now that I am. Because I have been not wanting to talk about this for a bit, because of the fact that every time I try to talk about something that irritates me, that happens, that I don't have control over, because I can't control my audience, nor do I ever intend to. Direct would be the more apt word here. When I want to try and direct and voice my opinions and concerns, it feels like I'm not getting heard. Because there's some people that literally and legitimately just do not pay attention to when I post things. I post things in two places. I post them on Discord, and I post them on Twitter. There are people who are not paying attention to my Twitter and are missing things, and there are people who are in the Discord, not social stalkers and not the people who invade to try and spy on me. I know exactly who those people are. Those are not the people I'm talking about. They're members of my audience, as dead set and long running as they are, that are falling out and have fallen out, who have legitimately just left the Discord. And when I ask them, hey, what brought you to this decision? The number one answer that I've gotten every single time, the number one answer that I've gotten when it comes to retention and audience interaction, has been, I don't use this Discord a lot. I thought you were like, insert creator here. I get the troll answers that people choose like say this, which is, you're not funny. This is obviously a lie. I don't like you. Or I don't have the time to watch because life. There is nothing I can do about this. And a lot of this is people see me on someone else's things and they want to get to know me, but they feel that I'm unapproachable. And this just sucks. Because I'm not going to fault you for making a decision. This is the same attitude I have when it comes to people who donate me money. Because on Subscribestar, where I have 4 people right now that are donating money over time, I know exactly who those individuals are, and they've been here since day one. And a lot of them choose to watch VODs, and they also choose to watch the streams when they can catch them. And they could go for a very long time without ever saying a single thing to me. But the everyday intake of exposure, if that's a word you want to use, the people who come in and they don't stay are effectively people who only follow on Twitter, and then they never know when shit goes live because they don't keep on their notifications. They have them turned off. They mute the server as soon as they fucking join it, and the only time they come through is when there's events. And right now I don't have the ability to do a lot of event-based shit like I was able to before because I have a day job now. And the number one problem. This is the number one. I work for 12 hours a day for 4 days every week. And the problem with my work schedule is my schedule starts on Saturday and runs till Tuesday. Whereas before, I would stream on the weekends. So the fact that that happens from 5 till 3 a.m. means that for 12 hours out of the day, I am not here when many of you are here. So when I usually sit down and play video games is immediately when I come back from my job, or like on days like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, my actual days off, playing games all day if I'm not editing, or if I'm not on someone else's live stream as a guest, or on someone else's podcast. So this party game list exists for 2 reasons. 1, to help everyone keep track of what the Discord and stream wants to play for game night. And 2, hold on, I need to get that space down. 2, to help Carl keep his sanity so he knows what people actually want to play. So please add suggestions at your leisure, but please remember that I cannot mandate people to play these games. Okay? Okay. So, with that out of the way, now that everybody is aware of that, I'm going to share this document. Hold on. Turn the screen off real quick. I'm going to share this document Why is it not showing me the ability to change things on this link? Why are you like this? Should be the link there. I have just dropped a link to this inside of this thing. And we can get this link. Share groups with people. Editors can change vision shares. Viewers and commenters can see the option to download, print, and copy. Should now let everybody be able to actually suggest things. Right, so, now with that out of the way, now that we have set the spiel out of the way, now comes the part, also hello Evan, now comes the part where I should be able to take my hands off the keyboard and everybody's able to pitch in after this bottom line here. Need a page break. Page break. Page break. Page break. So now, we should be able to put it together a numbered list. Right now, everyone, collectively, you should have the ability to get into this document and start suggesting things. Go! Ah! My body hurts. You have no access. You were denied. There we go. There we are. So, anyone on the internet can comment on this link. I will repost it again in the chat. Hello, Deus. Post it again. Now I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch what people suggest. And we're going to talk about it. And we will revisit this again. And we will keep revisiting it and adding an appending to this list. And we will no longer have to deal with this problem anymore. In the way that I've had to deal with it. Also, I wish you didn't show people's names on the side of the screen. Barbie games? What do you mean by Barbie games? Click the new link. You should be able to access it now. I am very surprised that Evan is not already suggesting everything that he's already suggested to me privately. I don't know how they're not able to get in. So, we have Team Fortress. You have to assume that's Team Fortress 2. You have Team Fortress 2 and Left 4 Dead 2. I'm just gonna put one and here, because I know there's some people who only want to play the first one and some who want to play the second one. We have Killing Floor 2 and Gartic Phone. Evan, there's already 2 people in. The new link is in the chat. You should be able to click on it and join. What am I doing? This is what we're doing. I'm actually surprised at the speed at which the thing that I just said happened. I suppose that's Twitch's fault. And Twitter's fault. Because it doesn't start the stream back at 00. If you feel lost, go watch the backside of the VOD on Twitch so you can go back over the whole spiel that I just gave. I can already tell which one's a which. Formatting. Someone broke it. Yes, someone did break it, Evan. Someone did break it. Age of Empires 3. Fighting game tournament? Question mark? Debatable. I don't personally play fighting games, but hosting tournaments amongst the rest of you and watching you guys duke it out would be a thing. I will have to look into a way to do that. Worms, a WMD. Ah, shit. I did not mean to do that. Dawn of War. Happy face. Naturally, I need to put this on this list. Phasmophobia. And Among Us. Civ 5. And 6. Why? There. Just get that shit out the goddamn way. Killing Floor 1 and 2. StarCraft 2. Problem with StarCraft 2 is that requires learning. And also that game is dead as shit. And levels of complexity, I'm going to go ahead and say that StarCraft 2 is going to be hard to find people for. StarCraft 2 arcade modes, arguable. But see, here's the problem. That would require us to play a game made by current modern day Blizzard. Payday 2. Payday 2 is a very high part of the list. Only because I already have interest in playing it, and I'm always trying to convince someone else to play it with me as well. It is much easier, comparably so, to get people into Payday 2 than it is to get them into StarCraft 2. even though the arcade modes don't require you to actually be good at StarCraft 2. Hunt Showdown. I don't know what that is. GTFO. I'm surprised by the amount and the very stark lack of trolling that could be happening right now. And now that I've said that, someone's going to do it. N. I actually have copies of iCybermancy. Tabletop Simulator. Stardew Valley. That's actually a really good game because that doesn't require people to be good at it. Gary's mod. I personally am not a fan of Gary's mod, but I know there are people in my audience that are. And one of the advantages of putting this list together is that because these games can be on the list, people can be able to find out whether or not they have these or if they're interested in getting these. And as I'm saying that on this note, Fantasy Star Online 2. And then also Mabby. Hold on. Mabby. No guy. Professional. We've had members of the server staff come by and actually show thanks for me having promoted the game without any direct involvement from them. They're more than happy to have people. And fuck. Then there is Final Fantasy 14. When I can make an account. Because to get me to play Final Fantasy 14 requires me to actually be involved. Because this is one of those bigger games that I was talking about before. Where it's like, I want to play it, but there is no one to play it with. PSO2 is less of this problem. PSO2 is more of a game that can be played by yourself, the same way that you can with something like Path of Exile. But the problem with PSO2 is that that is a game that builds itself around having a guild. I want to go do raids and do event triggers and do boss triggers, and we can't do them, or rather, I don't want to do them by myself. It'd be really fun to watch me do some solo content, but it's a game made around a community. And I can only attest right now there being at least 4 people inside of the entire Discord that are inside of the server that we have and the clan that we have on Ship 2. It would just be that problem, but worse with Final Fantasy 14. Plus, I can't even get into a goddamn server. They're all full. And I'm not joining the ERP server. Fuck you mean? Gary's mod can allow for VR sometimes. That's interesting. Master Chief Collection, Golf with Your Friends. EDF, Earth Defense Force. Getting Over It. Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy isn't a party game. GDI, I don't know. Come on, buddy, you can do it. I believe in you. That's all you have? Other games would require me to borrow my brother's laptop? Have we run out of ideas? I'm kind of waiting on Awkward 101 to finish the thought they was making. Any of the Dark Picture Telltale-like games. Just to trash the story. Because, my God. Specific movie theater maps that are decked out. I can add more later. Gonna eat and clean up. Okay. I'm going to assume that Awkward 101 gave up on what they wanted to add. Wait, not. Grand Theft Auto. GTA Online. Yes. But wouldn't I have to buy Grand Theft Auto Online? Oh, fuck. Divinity: The Original Sin is a game that I do own, I think. I think I own the original edition. I don't know if I own the original Sin 2. That's all I got. I gotta do some research. Don't be stressed. This list will remain up for a very long time, as in indefinitely. I will look at it every single Wednesday. Barman R64. Why are you waiting on the exam? Because people can see you on stream, which you shouldn't be worried about. I ain't nobody. Though if you ask Captain ACAP number 5677, they'll be convinced to tell you how I'm actually an undercover Nazi. Or Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I don't know if online capabilities of stream or on Steam. I don't know. Mech Warrior Online. Pit People. Let me just confirm whether or not I actually have Divinity Original Sin. I have Divinity Original Sin. I have a Divinity Original Sin Classic. And I do indeed have Divine Cybermancy, because somebody already sent that to me. Left 4 Dead, it's already on the list. There's probably people who were not here when I posted the link. Let me post the link again. And also, of course, naturally, Smite and League of Legends. Ranked. And I'm going to make sure that I highlight this and make it very big. Because I do not play casually. Whenever I play League, I'm specifically, where's my color? There. When I play League, I am always playing and only playing the ranked queue. Chivalry Medieval Warfare. So, technically you could say the same argument about Smite, but there are a lot more modes in Smite that can be played casually. and can have fun with people, rather than opposed to Smite that only has the solo queue and only ever has either casual or competitive. If I were to play League of Legends with people on stream, because this is something that I will say specifically, Evan, you asked about yesterday. The reason why I don't play ranked on stream with people is because it requires a vetting process. And the reason it has to require a vetting process is for reasons that people who have been watching me play League have already fucking seen. They are that fucking brain dead. So if we were to sit down to play League, it would not be, hey Carl, do you want to pop on to play League for a couple of matches? No, that's not how I plan out my time to play League of Legends. I sit down and I pre-decide how much time I'm going to allot for that day. And based on whether I get way too fucking annoyed that I can't control myself, or it's so goddamn bored or irritated, I'll fuck off and do something else. That's how I dictate it. So if in the middle of a winning streak, where we are facing matches and facing opponents that are just completely ass for the people who are online, and you're like, I gotta take a bio break, bro, you might as well just wrap it up right there. Because if I was wanting to sit down and play alone, I would already play alone. If I'm gonna play with other people, we gotta play with other people, which then brings into this issue of scheduling issues. Plus, the ranked flex picks is right the fuck out, because if you're gonna have a ranked flex pick team of 4 or 5 people, they all have to be playing together and they all need to be committed to it, because you're literally setting up a new team. Organizations have been built and have died off of, hey bro, we got 5 of the people who want to play the game and we need somebody to coach us. So just looking down my list of things that are multiplayer. So let's see here. I have 100% orange juice, 7 Days to Die, Apex Legends, Awesome Knots, Battle Right, but that game is dead as hell, Blaze Blue, Chrono Fantasia, Borderlands 2. There's an argument in the future that I could start playing Borderlands 3, but I don't want to give them my money. I don't want to give them my money. Are we thinking of and have we thought of anything else that could go on this list? I'm gonna go put my fucking chopsticks in the dishwasher. Rash Yard. That's one I've never heard of. I have Borderlands 2, but I stopped playing that game for reasons. Everybody stopped playing that game for reasons. Broken gimmicky piece of shit. that, and they all started playing Borderlands 3. And they have the same problem that you had with that. Anytime a new numbered sequel comes out, that always gets replaced. Jesus fucking Christ, this is a horrible article. Wow, that's ass. At least Bounty in the Comics is doing his fucking job. One of the few reporters we can actually trust to do their fucking job. Alright. Cuphead. Is Cuphead multiplayer? Castle Crashers is Natch. I know that it's couch co-op, but is it actually online multiplayer? To me. Let's see here. Let me take a stroll through the Steam store, looking at multiplayer games specifically. Super Animal Royale, Aliens Fireteam Edition, Kiwi, Last Claudia, Humankind, Naraka Blade Point, Mirror 4, Blessed Unleash, Obsidio, Tetris Effect Connected. That's very expensive. 9 to 5, Hell Let Loose, Madden FFL 2022, Tribes of Midgard. I have been seeing a lot concerning Tribes of Midgard. I'm actually surprised nobody put this on this list. Phew! I will add it myself. Form a tribe with up to 10 players to defend your village from the relentless onslaught of deadly spirits. Good. Valheim. I've been playing a little bit off stream, specifically just by myself in a game to acclimate myself to it still, and it feels way too easy. There was a person who came forward and wanted to offer, if you guys were there watching, who offered to try and bring me to their Discord, but the Discord that they had for their private server kind of just fell apart. Well, that's unfortunate. No shade, no disrespect to that person. I appreciate them doing that. But it's just, the game is way too fucking easy for me. So I had lost my ability to give a fuck. Samurai Warriors 5, Call to Arms, Bro Falls. That just sounds like somebody trying to cheat off of another concept. Wizard Punk. Sunhaven. Ragnarok, Kamach. What are these games? Who is playing these things? Grim Dawn. Action RPG. So it's an ARPG. Dark Fantasy. Hack and Slash. Vermintide should be on this list. See here, there's an Age of Empire Anthology bundle, but that is literally $118.95. Earth Defense Force 4.1, Earth Defense Force 5. Whoever put Earth Defense Force on this list, I need you to specify which game you're talking about. Up here, where was it? Right here. Are you talking about Earth Defense Force 4, Earth Defense Force 5, one of the older games? Is there a difference to couch co-op and multiplayer? Couch co-op essentially is me sitting next to you on the couch playing cooperative. Online multiplayer means that we don't have to be in the same room, we just need to have the ability to create a lobby and an internet connection. That's what couch co-op means. It's one of those words that describes itself. Splitgate's on this list. Counter-Strike is on this list. Humankind is on this list. GTA is on this list. Firearm Team is on this list. Sea of Thieves. That's a game that my friend used to play. And the problem with that is that I know I'm ass at that game. And it's a game that you must have people for. Otherwise you will lose and you will not have fun. Rust, but I don't like Rust. Red Dead Redemption 2, Destiny 2. Let's try to narrow these by tags. Borderlands 3 is up there and it's $5.99. I'm gonna click on this and see how much the DLCs are. Season passes. Season Pass 1, $49.99. Season Pass 2, $29.99. Already out of the fucking list. Already out of the fucking list. Don't even fucking care. Don't even fucking care. See here. Grand Chase. Not a fan. Monster Prom. Monster Prom can go on the list. Ibn Ob. Bloons. Zero Hour. Earth Defense Force World Brothers. Grim Dawn again. Steep. Rising World. Battlefront. Dominion 5. A game that looks like it's garbage. Ranch Simulator. Super Woden? That's a weird ass racing game. Let's look at what's being played. So looking down the list, CSGO, PUBG, Apex, Dota 2, GTA 5, 6 Siege, Splitgate, Naraka, Rust, Left 4 Dead 2, Dead by Daylight. That one is actually inside of my library, and that didn't even occur to me. Brawlhalla, Team Fortress 2, Gary's Mod, Warframe. Also surprised it didn't get on the list earlier. Terraria, which I'm also surprised that was not already on the list. Fall Guys, Among Us, Ark Survival, but no one plays that. Monster Hunter World, but nobody plays that. Civ 6, Football Manager 2021, World of Tanks Blitz, DST. I'm not going to put DST on the list simply because that is a game that is way too complex for some people, and I know it. Smite's already on the list. Age of Empires 2, Definitive Edition is being played. DayZ, VR Chat, Unturned, Farming Simulator, Final Fantasy 14, already right here in my face. Elder Scrolls Online, Total War Warhammer 2, 7 Days to Die, Path of Exile, Human Fall Flat, Humankind, Normal Counter-Strike, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, Sea of Thieves, Civ 5, Super Animal Royale, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I can't believe that game came out. Paladins, a game nobody plays. Armor 3, a game that a few people play. Tekken 7, Eternal Rust, Fallout 76, Crusader Kings 3, Gunfire Reborn, Factorio, Company of Heroes, Star Wars The Old Republic, Satisfactory, Tabletop Simulator, Project Zomboid, F1, Albion, a game that I keep getting fucking ads for on my cell phone that won't leave me alone, Conan Exiles, Hell Let Loose, Age of Empires 2 from 2013, Doom Eternal, Mordhau, No Man's Sky, Rogue Company, Light Simulator, Mountain Blade War Band, War Honor, Titanfall 2, Space Engineers, War Face, Grim Dawn Again, Stick Fight the Game, and then a bunch of other shit that people are not playing or is not hot right now. Yeah. So I think this is the list. Mordhau on the list. Okay. So we have here 50 games. 50 games. The likelihood that everybody's going to be able to play all 50 of these games are very limited. We already know for a fact that Evan has already said he can't run a lot of these on his computer. So, with that having been said, here's how game night goes. Here is the order of operations for game night, which is Wednesdays. 1. I wake up from work. 2. I sit my fat ass in my chair. 3. I go to the Discord. 'Why am I doing this manually? There you go. Did it delete some? Weird. Okay, let's start this again. But first, I'm going to page break this. It's the first thing I should have done. Page break. So. Oh, computer, please. So, 1. Wake up from work. 2. I sit my fat ass in my chair. 3. I open Discord. 4. I check the list. 5. I send a tweet. Randomly picking a game if no one has shown interest that week from last Wednesday, something that I wanted to play. So effectively, my interests lesser than or equal to my audience's interest. So if there's a game that I want to play, and there is nobody who has something they want to play, the interest of the audience will take precedent over my interests. And 6, I wait a specific amount of time to watch the tweet gain traction. And by that, what I mean is, if I go onto Twitter and I make a post and I say, also, this is a test. This is a test tweet from my live stream. We're going to... No, let me start this over. The time has come. I'm gonna write it just like how I write my checkpoint tweets. Because there are a lot of people who will like the checkpoint tweets and they don't realize the point of the checkpoint tweets is for you to talk about how your day is going. The time has come. If this tweet gets 50 likes and retweets, we will play insert game here. With all the links that go to the stream on both ends, on both channels, posted. Right? And I post that. If it does not get that number, it's not happening. Because the entire diatribe I've already explained so far is that the reason this list exists is because there are people that just don't know what people want to do. And everybody has different interests. But on top of that, that I know what it is you actually want to play, and that I don't laboriously stress myself out, panicking and worrying that I have cut somebody out of the loop. So, this is the exact way that right now, Insight in Sports does the viewage for people to come and watch the Four Horsemen, okay? This is four horsemen aggregation techniques. And the reason why that is that you need to know that the stream is going live, and you also need to know that it's going to go live, and this tweet has a timestamp on it. It has an expiration date. After the point that the tweet's made, and the tweet does not gain traction, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put an and or here. Actually, no. Let me just put a or. If the tweet does not hit its goal, or there are not enough people present to play the game, I will carry on with business as usual. And that basically means I will stream normally or etc. So if that day I plan on doing editing and I get up and I say, okay, let's play a game, everybody, and nobody shows up, I'm gonna go right back to fucking editing. And I'm not gonna change my mind. Because the audience has decided. I have said, here's what we're gonna do. I have set forth the plan. I have discussed it. I have explained how it works. And then nobody shows up. It's like, all right, nobody gives a shit. And I will move on stress-free. When the tweet does hit, however, when the tweet hits, I am obligated to play that game for at least 2 to 4 hours, depending on how time I have available. Make sure this saves. Yes. Make these smaller. And that, my foot's tingly. And that is the order of operations. Okay? So everybody's on the same page. Everybody knows. Everyone is now aware. And if anybody misses this, I'll probably pin this on the live stream channel. So in the future, PC Crest, what I miss. This is effectively the order of operations of how Game Night is going to work. Now, I'm going to list this as anyone can view. Copy this link. And this link is going right into polls and announcements right now. So, that is now inside announcements. As we can see, in the Discord. It is now on the server. So in the future, every single Wednesday, I will bring this back up on stream. I will look at the suggestions that have been made. I will confirm or deny whether or not we will do them. Updating my Discord right now. We will confirm or deny if we're going to do them, and then we will follow through. And from this moment forward, if there is no follow through on these games, it can't happen. That's it. That's it. That's the tweet. That's the stream. That's the stream. That's the everything. Okay? Before in the past, I just gave up on game night because if nobody showed interest, what was the fucking point? What we're going to do here is I'm going to try to make an active effort every Wednesday to attempt to get this go through. Now, I'm working on the thing that I was talking about last stream that I was going to announce once the thing has gone through. I have acquired only part of the thing that I'm concerned with. Once I acquire all of the thing that I'm concerned with, and it is fully finalized, I'll be able to tell everybody what that is. It'll be really exciting. But until that day comes, there is nothing I can do. Literally nothing I can fucking do. So, if you want this shit to be good, you want it to happen, you must follow the order of operations. If we don't follow the order of operations, this shit ain't happening. I wish I didn't have to be so strict about it, but I have to do this now. We have gotten to a point where we have enough of a size, but we have not enough of regular speech amongst people, where people know what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, and how I'm acting, where I'm going, and who I'm cooperating with, and who I'm collaborating with. That it requires me to put something somewhere, much like with one of the things that happened recently, namely being able to hire our first editor, my first editor, to work with both on videos and also collaborate and make shit of their own that they will then post to both things. I'm not gonna say it. And my editor is not doing their thing, since they're also one of the mods now. Shit, I forgot to even give them fucking mod permissions on the Discord. I have to do that. When the editor and the mod has the ability to sit down and talk to people, when I don't have the ability to be here, I'll be able to actually know what people are asking for. And by using this method, I'll see if we can see it. Yeah. Just to see how it's going. Let's see what's happening with this tweet. By using this method here to check interest in what people want to do and whether or not they're paying attention to social media, because I post a lot of things on Twitter, not just cringe and not just bait. I post actual things, actual information. If I can get people to be involved, I will have already succeeded at the thing that I wanted to do. So, that is the stream. I need to go work on a thing. Or almost like finish working on a thing, but I just might give up at this point. Because I worked a lot on it, and then I passed out, and I was unable to get my mother her delivery of food today. I have to handle that problem. Brain fart. Now that this has been put together, every single Wednesday, I'll make a reminder before that particular stream to add shit to the list goes live. I will make a reminder for people to please read what is on there. Because if I get any more tweets, or I get any more DMs, or I get any more fucking Discord DMs, and you know who you are. You know who you are. Asking me, when are we gonna play this? When are we gonna play that? When are we gonna play this? When are we gonna play that? When are you gonna try out this? When are you gonna look at that? When I have time. Are you gonna do it on stream? I don't know. And we're gonna be able to play it together? I don't know. Alright now. Probably. Okay. When's Marvel? What do you mean Marvel? Do you mean group watching? Ah! The Eternals or something from the MCU? I don't know what you mean. It's an FGC meme. Oh, right. I was not in my FGC frame of mind set. Click clack. Now, naturally, now that we have sat down into this list, unfortunately, we won't be able to do shit today for reasons I've already explained, and also because now people have this list. You can all be able to go down it and say, are these games that I'm interested in playing? So I'm gonna give it a week. Give it a week. And then we will look at it again on that Wednesday. And on that Wednesday, we will try to play something. And at the same time, I'll also update it again so that people can be able to edit it as well. And we will do that live every single Wednesday. We will sit down together live and we will suggest and go over things every single Wednesday. In the future, we might even be able to do it while sitting in my Discord talking amongst voice chat. But that is a privilege, not a right. That's why I said I was impressed that people weren't trolling today. If that shit happens in the future, that shit's gonna go away. Don't fuck it up for everybody. Alright, I'm leaving now. I'm going. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you in the funny papers.